What's going on, everybody? I'm over here at Racetrack with Shane. We are heading over to the dyno in just a little bit. As you can see, we have the trailer with CRX on top of it. We are pumping out the rest of the 93 onto a little gas tank, putting that into the truck, and I got some E85 going into the CRX. So yeah, we are going flex fuel on this setup, a little bit of corn, make a little more power. But yeah, we'll just finish pumping up and hit the road. What's up, guys? We are at the dyno right now. We're just waiting for them to open up and whatnot. But we got the trailer unloaded, got the truck backed in over there with the trailer, and just waiting for things to happen, right?
Yeah.
You got any comments on what we should have happen today?
It's not gonna blow up. I think it's gonna make 204 on motor and 313 on nitrous.
I hope it makes 200 on motor and makes like 350 on nitrous.
350? We're
That's
spraying
what
that much?
want. I want to spray that much.
Like the big kit?
I want to get rid of the car. Blow it up.
Blowing it up's not gonna get rid of it.
More nitrous!
Blowing it up's gonna cost you more money.
You're right. I don't want to make that much power then. But yeah, so we're gonna wait until they finish opening up and just hang out in the meanwhile. Hell yeah. Oh, last night I ended up working on the CRX a little bit. I put some more panels inside. I got the warmer on there for the nitrous bottle. I actually have it wired up with the switch and whatnot. And what else did I do? I bolt checked the whole car, made sure everything was good. And yeah, it should be pretty good to go. I like to go over cars before you put them on the dyno, just for make sure that there's no issues with anything.
What happened there?
That's from when we put the slicks on at the track.
Oh,
and we have to bend it out of place.
Yeah.
That's still all ugly. You guys should let me know what kind of stuffed animal I should put right here, since it's just straight down after the oil pan now, the exhaust. We have that big hole for nothing, so I kind of want to put a stuffed animal right there. I don't know. What do you guys think would look cool on here? Let me know in the comment section below.
That header definitely makes it loud.
Yeah?
But like, it's definitely unique sounding.
It does. It doesn't sound like a Honda, does it?
No, like Yamaha with their R1s, they did this thing, the flat plane crank, and they changed the firing order, so it makes it sound like V-twin-ish, and that's almost how this sounds. And it has like a little rotary-esque.
Yeah, it does.
Almost.
It does.
I like it.
It's not bad.
It's just loud as hell.
It's super loud.
And it's right at your feet, so.
Yeah. Just got done taking the drive shaft off of the transfer case and just zip tying it to the sway bar so it's out of the way. Since it is just a two-wheel drive dyno, we can't have the transfer case spinning, obviously, so that's good for the time being. Just dyno it front wheel drive like we did last time, then be good from that point forward. If you're watching the live stream, it's coming off my phone, which I think is pretty cool. We got 65 people watching right now. What's your Insta so we can all go see your build? It's at Slowintegra. That's good, y'all. All right, let's get the tune going. Alright, so we ended up taking off the drive shaft because the zip is broke. And then when we tried pushing it on the dyno wasn't locking, so we ended up having to push it. And then it was hitting the transfer case flange on the drive shaft itself. So it's completely out right now. Now we can get it onto the dyno. Then we'll just bolt it back up later. Alright, car's all strapped down. Went over switches just now inside of the car. Strapped down. Should be ready to go.
Maybe we'll be done in time for lunch.
I hope. Lunch sounds good.
Ah! So loud.
Holy loud. Huh? Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
It's too much vibration.
I guess we're not turning or lighting the car on fire. Right off the bat, it made, what's that? 6 more horsepower than last time?
Yeah, six more horsepower.
6 more horsepower so
far. It was
far.
breaking up top, it sounded like.
Yeah. So,
173, guys.
I guess we're not lighting it on fire today. Huh? Wideband no good?
I pulled out fuel just because to pull out fuel. I knew it was still fat and obviously clean pull, and the wideband is really lashes.
So my OEM sensor that I bought for this ain't working. So I'm gonna have to get another wideband sensor. But right off the bat, made 6 horsepower more. We can go from there. We'll probably work with the wideband right now and see where we go. $169. That match is looking real good right now. Oh man, nice.
What?
168. Huh?
Keep in mind, I don't think it's the wideband themselves, I think it is the condition. It's literally, I'm showing 16s on the first pull when it made whatever, and I added fuel, and it's making less and less power, so that tells me the motor's actually rich, not lean. It's just, it's not reading it.
It's reading more air than... You can try to put the sniffer in. That means Pablo would have to climb up underneath there again. Put before Pablo to work.
Golly. What the heck? That's not good. What you doing, Willis? You just made 173.
So we're changing out the wideband sensor to a sniffer.
This is so not banana bread.
Well, you're not at work, so...
For not being at work, I'm working awfully a lot.
And you're getting a little dirtier than you normally would.
Don't we have freaking gloves?
Is there gloves somewhere? Are there gloves anywhere?
I hate this car. Why are the rollers so hot? Okay. All right.
It's hot because...
Give me a quick. This is so hot.
The rollers are hot because the exhaust is blowing on it.
That's so true. Trying to sniffer in it. See if it works a little better. Golly. We're messing around with the dyno right now. It's having, I think the brakes is staying engaged or something. Whack. You got it. That was not banana bread, Shane.
Hell no.
Hell no.
It almost, you know what?
Let me see.
There times the trunk. One more.
Alright, you got it, you got it.
Send it, Bobby, come on.
Close.
So close.
Oh,
I didn't know you were going for the floor. I thought you were going for the lift.
I'll try to look. One more time.
Too much velocity. Yeah, take some out of the tune. Turn the boost down in third and fourth.
I put too much boost.
Too much.
Duty cycle all the way up.
All the way.
Right up. It landed though. It landed. It landed.
It landed, that's going in the car.
Right. Boom.
Hey!
He did it.
Good man.
We've got a winner.
You win the rest of the water. Chick-fil-A on a Monday? Hell yeah. Alright, so it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Dyno's broken. We're gonna head to another dyno, but it's pouring. And Shane, a real one over there, said he's gonna move the truck.
That's your dyno broke anyway, bro.
It ain't my fault.
You're making too much power.
Yeah.
I can't tell him, but you're making too much power.
You're right. It made 600 horsepower. Max out the dyno. we're loaded up, about to head over to CFT, another dyno nearby. See if it'll work over there. Oh God. Yo, it wasn't him, bro. It wasn't him. All right, so we're like, what, 10 minutes from the shop?
Something like that.
Yeah. There's a bunch of traffic, so, you know. Anyways, it's raining, and yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
We're on our way to Central Florida Turbo.
We're on our,
CFT.
yep, that's what we're.
Yeah, that's what we're
tell
doing.
him. You tell him, Shane.
We're on our way to Central Florida Turbo to try this again. They have an all-wheel drive dyno. There's a possibility there might be all-wheel drive dynoing going on, or there might just be front-wheel drive dynoing going on. But
we're not sure yet.
Either way, dynoing is happening. Fingers crossed.
It'd be cool to see the comparison of the front-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive horsepower rating.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to go between two different. I think.
And it's clutch rear engaged, so I wonder if it would be accurately like first pull always. I don't know. It'd be weird.
Yeah.
CFT normally reads a little higher, so I don't like those kind of dynos because it's better to have lower expectations on your power and more realistically grounded like views of what your car does. And I don't know. I feel like if it makes more power here, it won't be the same, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I made 173 the first pull over there and then we get on the dyno and that same exact map, it makes 185 or like 190. It's not 190, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be a lot easier to hit the expectations though, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, we're a couple minutes away. We're gonna keep on driving. See you there. All right, so we're over here at the new dyno, CFT. Shout out CFT, what's good? Reversed it in. Pretty cool. It's an all-wheel drive dyno, but so far we're just doing front-wheel drive since the drive shaft's already off. A nice little CRX over there. I don't know. Good question. Let's find out. Where's there the computer?
Right here.
179.
179?
Yeah, 179.
179. First pull. Made 180. 180.
180 and 167? Is that what that said? Yeah, 180 and
180.
167.
We're having wideband reading issues, so we're gonna stick a sniffer into the exhaust now, and hopefully we get some nice readings and we can keep on messing with the fuel to add a little more power. Yo, what are you doing?
Pablo's about to make more power than the CRX.
I need Corona!
I bet you make more than the Booster Boys and Cletus combined.
That's gotta be at least 20 horsepower. That's gotta be.
You gotta apologize to Ricky. He probably doesn't even watch the videos anyway.
He does.
Ricky.
He actually shows support.
Wow, Ricky.
He does watch my videos. Thank you very much.
You're a nice guy, Ricky. Sorry that we're
Good job. Thank you. Thank you, Georgie. Ah! 259. All right, so we're still having the same issues as before. The wideband isn't really reading properly. We've tried, I think, 2 different sensors, different positioning on the actual wideband itself, and we keep on having the same issue. It's not reading correctly or accurately. Carlos is saying that it's because of the cams being so like lopey or something, that it's just like pulling in air or whatnot. Okay, let's have him explain. Carlos, you want to explain what you were saying?
As far as what?
Why it's not reading and what's going on?
Why I think it possibly could not be reading, because the engine does have cams. Since it does have cams, it can create what's called an interior effect reversion. Pretty much we have 1 and 3 paired with a dump tube and 2 and 4 paired with a dump tube. So since we only have the wideband in one side, and either side, doesn't matter which one we choose, we're getting the same thing to happen. So what I think is happening is you're getting fresh air in on the reversion / interior effect from 1 or 3 or 2 or 4, depending on which side we don't have the wideband on. So that's why I can make a pull in the car. The wideband is showing me 16s AFR and it makes 180 mil. And I'll try to bring the AFR where it should be, 13s, 12s, and the car loses 20 mil. But it's not actually really that lean. It's just pulling in fresh air from the outside. So I got a buddy who's gonna bring me a hood exit header. We're gonna throw a hood exit header on it. It'll actually have a full merge, you know, from all 4 cylinders. And we'll go from there. I think that'll solve a lot of the issues that we've been fighting since the car been strapped down.
Yeah, so we're gonna try doing that, and then they also said that after we tune it on the hood exit, we should be able to put the regular header that we have on it right now back on. That once it's tuned to where it needs to be, what it reads afterwards won't be as important, obviously, since we're only adjusting fuel now. So we're taking the header off at the moment. Huge thank you to everyone helping out, and hopefully that hood exit comes soon and we can actually play with it, and hopefully it works out well. Header off, waiting on that hood exit. See if that works out. So like I said earlier, it's not the header the issue, it's how it's not letting it read the O2, apparently. That's what Carlos was saying. So we'll see with the hood exit. What? What the hell? That's a good header.
Trash!
What do you mean trash? You're trash. The hood exit though. So header is kind of in place, but if you can tell right there, it's not actually bolted on because it's hitting the traction bar. And it's not like a EG or DC that we can just take the traction bar off, because this actually supports the lower control arm for the front end. So it's very essential. Alright guys, sorry that it's really dark right now. It's like 2:15 in the morning. I just got back to Palm Coast right now. We ended up not being able to fully tune the CRX. I don't know if you guys were listening to what Carlos said earlier on the dyno. From the header that I had on the car, it was causing like a Venturi effect or something, and I guess it wasn't letting all the airflow go to the O2 sensor or something, so it was like pulling clean air back in off of the exhaust, from outside of the exhaust into the exhaust. So that wasn't tunable because we couldn't keep an eye on, or Carlos couldn't keep an eye on AFRs. So we ended up wanting to try to use that hood exit that somebody else had laying around, so just at least tune it and then put my header back on. But the hood exit wouldn't clear the traction bar, and as you guys know from looking at CRXs and looking at this build, the traction bar for CRX is very important, because like an EG and a DC has the lower control arm, and then behind it has like it's like a V, like an A, or basically support that holds it in place. A CRX doesn't have that, so it needs the traction bar to always be in a fixed location. So the only way that we could have made it work was to chop the traction bar or get rid of it, and that's not what we were trying to do, obviously. So that wasn't something that we were able to do. So at that point we ended up just loading the map that we were able to start tuning on, just all motor, and I think the final number was like 170 or something, which is a little more than last time, but it was kind of all over the place in the sense that we couldn't really tune it how it needed to be tuned. But you know, I'll take the L. I'm like 5 minutes away from my house, so like I said, 2:15 in the morning, just got to drop off the car real quick, and it's way too loud to turn on right now, so I'll just push it off the trailer. I'm by myself, so hopefully it'll be okay. And then I need to take the trailer back to U-Haul because it has to be there before like 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna take it right now. And then I'll go home and hopefully edit this video for you guys so I can have this out to you tomorrow morning as promised. And if it's a little late, I do apologize. It's been a very long day, last couple days. Today's Monday, actually it's Tuesday morning technically, but Sunday I got off of work early just so I could start working on this. The CRX didn't get done working on it until like 3:30 that morning, and then woke up at 6 to go dyno tune in the morning. But it's been a very long day, like I said. But hopefully in the next coming weeks we can figure out something with the CRX. Right off the dyno, I was extremely disappointed with everything in the sense of how the cars reacted and whatnot. So I was like, I'm selling the car right now, I'm throwing it up for sale. I don't care how it is, I don't care what I get for it, but gotta learn to be a little more patient, whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna take the car off the trailer right now and return the trailer. Yeah. I'm out of breath. If you think unloading a car off a trailer by yourself is difficult, try doing it at 2:30 in the morning with a welded diff in the back so you can barely turn the wheel by yourself. All while having your alarm go off on the truck and afraid that neighbors will come out and call the cops on you again. And I'm trying to be quiet. So yeah, I'm gonna go drop off the trailer. My gosh, that was awful. Unloading and everything. Man, so I can't turn on the car because it's super loud and I'm not gonna wake up my neighbors like that. They already hate me enough. And to push it off, I had to like push it by hand off of the little lip where it goes, and then the rest do it by like foot brake and whatnot while having to jump in the car as it starts rolling backwards. I don't know, it was a pain to unload and whatnot. But yeah, I'm dropping off the trailer right now, and I will be heading home to edit this video. Yeah, it pretty much sums it up. I don't have anything else to really talk about today. We went to the dyno, we ran into issues, and I'll see how I proceed in the future. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. For you guys who did watch the live stream, I know towards the end there was a problem with my phone. My phone actually died, and it kept the live stream going, just it wouldn't let me pause it or end it when I got my phone back up and going. So I ended up just having to delete the live stream. So I don't think it's saved at all. But for those of you who did tune in while it was on, thank you very much for the support. I really do appreciate it. And just let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like always, I'll check your comments, and I always love reading all the little messages I find in there. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, or afternoon whenever you're watching this, and have a great rest of your day.